Hey guys, Troy Shoot Center in Cape Coral, Florida.
John Shore.
Welcome back to the channel. You know, we're super excited to be back. We had to take a little hiatus due to some personal reasons and some other stuff going on here at the shop. But we're back. We're going to be filming a lot more, so a lot more content coming your way. Always make sure you like and subscribe for videos. That way, you know, we can boost our
Algorithm.
algorithm. Yeah, they're working the algorithm a little
Good word,
bit.
ain't it?
Yeah.
Algorithm.
Aluminium. Anyways, so today we're bringing a product review. I'm really excited about this pistol. Now, I personally don't have one, but John, how many do you have now?
3.
You have 3. You're significant other. How many does she have?
3.
3, yeah. Yeah, so John's, you know, got a lot of time on these. It's the Walther PDP. Now, John, what does the PDP stand for?
PDP stands for Performance Duty Pistol. So Walther wanted to have a pistol that was for personal protection and actually duty use.
Okay.
So they took the PPQ and upped the ante on it.
Okay.
So they've done a lot of stuff with this. They took the trigger from the PPQ and made it even better on the PDP.
And that's really hard to say to quantify, because the trigger on the PPQ was phenomenal. I had one of the Gen 1s back in the day, like when they first came out with the European style magazine release. They were amazing. I really enjoyed that gun. But yeah, they've looks and feels very similar, but very different at the same time.
Yes.
They've definitely modernized the pistol to a lot of degrees. So kind of run us through what it is and kind of the configurations, because by the way, this thing comes in a bunch of different configurations. We've got a handful of them out here, but kind of run us through it, John.
All right, so there's 5 different versions. They have the compact, which is like a Glock 19 size. It's a 4-inch slide. Then they have a full size 4-inch model. Then they have a full-size 4.5-inch model. Then they have a full-size 5-inch model. Then they have what they call a compact 5-inch model. So it has the frame right here with the dust cover.
Yeah, but it's 5 inches. It's like a Glock 19 and 34 had a baby.
Pretty much.
Yeah, but actually, I love the way that gun points.
Looks like a RoboCop gun.
It looks like a RoboCop gun, 100%. But I like the way it points.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they've made it to where these guns are very modular. Not quite modular in the sense of the P320,
right?
But you can pick up different frames and run different slides. You could always run like the 4-inch on the full size or the compact. It doesn't really matter, and you can swap them, correct? Even.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So like my usual configuration is, I'll take the 4.5-inch slide and put it on the compact frame, which makes it sort of like a long slide 19.
Okay.
If you think about it like that. Yep.
Okay, all right. So, very versatile as far as both accuracy, the muzzle rise, and compactness for carry.
Right.
Now, one of the big key sets about this and why we're really happy about these guns and really excited about them, and a lot of people are as well, is all of them are optic ready. When Walther brought these guns to market, they really brought in a really big group of shooters to kind of develop it, right? To say, hey, what is needed? And so one of the big things was their optic system. Now, Walther partnered with someone. It's I can't think of the company off the top of my head. C&H Precision Works, yeah. Out of Tennessee. Tennessee? No, Georgia. They're in Georgia. And so they're the ones actually producing the optic plates. So when you purchase the firearm, right, it's going to come standard with just adjustable white sights, no night sights yet, optic ready, no plates or anything like that. Now you do get one free plate from them. It'll be either an RMR or a Delta Point Pro.
Yeah. So depending on what optic you want, they'll actually send you an optic plate for free. They don't have, at the time,
509.
The 509 plates.
But you can get them aftermarket from C&H Precision, and they're the ones making all the plates anyways for Walther. And it's a great partnership there. So that is a great thing. Now, one of the neat things I like about this gun is the sights.
Yes.
So Walther, in their infinite wisdom, decided to make their cut for their iron sights the same as Glock, which means any aftermarket Glock sight works on this pistol, which I think was the smartest move Walther could have made. Absolutely.
Because most of the time when you get a new gun that comes out, you have to wait months and months and months for them to actually make sights for that specific gun.
So like this particular handgun right here, running the Surefire X300B with a Holosun 509 T, which is my favorite optic, by the way. But we're running a Mariglow blacked out sights, you know, that are Glock. And now we've got sights that. Oh, dude, you do get covered this on.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's awesome. Now, as far as ergonomics go, very good in the hands. The Walther's always felt pretty good. For me, I've got smaller hands, so I have to run the small back strap. I haven't quite gotten 100% comfortable with these. Personally, there's just not, I gotta play with it some more. Personally. I'm just gonna be upfront and honest there. I haven't gotten as much trigger time on these as I would like. This one I might steal for a little while. Just saying, John. I might steal this one for a little bit, just cause.
They've done a couple of things with this gun. They have the what's called performance duty texture. So you know, most of the guns that you get, it has an okay texture, right? But this right here, it feels almost like it's like a rubberized texture.
Yeah.
But it's like, I can't really describe the word.
It feels rubberized, but it's not. It's polymer,
not.
And it does fit in the hand. It does stick there really well, which is really nice. You know. The slide serrations?
The slide serrations are, they're called PDT, or no, I can never remember the name. Subterranean serrations. So these, I forgot how they explain it. Yeah, it's weird, but it works. So it's actually not cut into the slide. The slide is actually kind of larger at where the serrations are. So you get more. They give you a
little bit of girth there, right where the slides are. So that way you get a good. So if you need to rack it, press checking like that, you've got the ability to without taking material away from the slide. Now I do have to say these track really, really well, guys. They're very easy to shoot, especially with the optics, and as you can plainly tell, we're a big fan of optics.
Oh yeah.
And so yeah, they're phenomenal. I can't speak, you know, enough about them. Now, what calibers did these come in?
9 as of now.
9, so no other calibers?
No other calibers right now.
So not as of right now. Now, standard magazine capacity on the full size is 18. And the sub is what, 16 or 15?
I think it's 16.
16.
Yeah.
So you're a little bit bigger than this typical full size, but that's a good thing.
I think it's 16 or 15.
Yeah. Probably should remember that one.
I know.
We can't remember everything, guys. We try, but we can't.
Right.
Now, as far as accessories, aftermarket for holsters, things like that, what are we looking at?
So they're slowly but surely coming out with holsters for these guns. I know Filster has some.
Tier 1
concealment with the Modern Samurai project. So Scott Gentlisky, the Jedi.
Jedi.
They had teamed up and made what's it called? The MSP Pro.
MSP Pro, yeah. I've got one of those coming, guys. So we're gonna do a big old product review on that. Super excited about that one.
Safariland is actually coming out with a holster for it. I know, right?
Yeah, right.
But I know there's a couple of companies that can actually take existing holsters and actually remold it to actually fit the Walther PDP. So that's another option.
Will this fit in Walther PPQ holsters?
That's a good question. I'm not sure.
Good question. We're gonna have to figure that out, and we'll do a post on it. We might do an update part 2 video on that one. Now, is there anything that you don't like about the pistol? Being open and honest, right?
I'm being honest. There's nothing that I don't like about the pistol. The trigger is phenomenal. Most of the Walther triggers are just out the gate, out the box, don't even do anything to it. This is actually a updated trigger from the PPQ as well. So also, this gun takes a lot of stuff from the PPQ. You can actually take the PPQ threaded barrel and actually put it on, I think it's the 4-inch model. So now that you have a threaded barrel, and Parker Mountain Machine up in New Hampshire, they're actually coming out with comps for this gun. So that's going to be very interesting. I'm waiting to see when they come out, and I'm going to get a barrel comp combo and play around with it a little bit. So,
hey, there's no such thing as cheating in a gunfight, guys.
Exactly.
For me, I actually do have one gripe on the gun, and John knows what this one is. You know what it is. All right, so once again, this comes down to a personal preference thing, guys. They have like this enlarged right around the magazine release right here. There's a little bit of a extra material to protect it. I understand why it's there, 100%. Now, for me as a shooter, on the right side of the gun right here, when I grip onto it, this bites into my hand a little bit, and for me it's just an uncomfortable thing. Not necessarily a performance thing, but if I were to have one of these, and I will, there's other projects I'm working on first, I would take a Dremel and Dremel this down just to make it not there, because I don't need that protection on this side. I'm never going to move a magazine release over for any reason, so I'm going to just Dremel that off and go with it. It is undercut a little bit, so you can get really nice and high on the gun, but yeah, for me, that just doesn't quite fit from my hands personally, and so that's my only gripe with the gun, and I'll be honest.
I can feel it, but it doesn't really bother me that much.
Yeah,
so,
as I said, it's a minuscule thing, but for me, that's my only gripe, and I'll be honest. You know, these guns point really nice, they shoot really nice, guys. You guys will see that in the shooting portions, but yeah, we love these guns a lot. John has a bunch of them, and these are kind of his brainchild, his baby. Well, not his brainchild, but these are his babies.
Yes.
You know, he's starting to carry this more than the Staccato, believe it or not, right?
So yeah, I carried it for a while, and then I went back to my Staccatos. It's like I go back and forth between the two. So those are my two main guns that I'm gonna shoot from now on. So.
All right. No more Glocks.
No more Glocks.
No more Glocks. All right,
Glocks.
That's fine.
You know.
I got the Glock, so we're good to go. We got all the bases covered there. All right, guys. Well, hey, I hope you enjoyed the video. You know, like, comment, as always. That helps us with the algorithms. Always check us out in store and also online at shootcenter.com. Remember, guys, we do a lot of training. We do everything from, you know, basic pistol courses to advanced shooting and moving, low light stuff. We do MRDS.
Low light.
I love shooting in low light.
Low light.
Low light's one of my favorite classes. We also do MRDS classes, red dots. So come check us out as well for training, and we're always available for you guys. So yeah, definitely check us out. We'll see you in the next one for sure.
Right.
All right. Have a good one, guys. See you on the range.
Later.